So, hello. This is what I would do if I could change slash add stuff just generally to Minecraft. Now, if you're wondering why I do this because you think Minecraft is such a perfect game, I'm sorry, it just isn't. Mobility is all over the place. You have ice boats, which are easily acquirable, that just make you go at like Mach 170 per minute. And then you have elytras, which are so easy to get and just completely destroy the game. So also, I feel like the combat is kind of screwed because it most of the time, if you want to show or have your own type of fighting style, it's more of the time just not good enough compared to playing normally. But yeah, this is why I'm making this. First off, I would change golden apples, enchanted golden apples, and totems undying to all share a 30-second cooldown. There's also an extra item I added, which also will share the 30-second cooldown, but I feel like this is very much needed. Golden anything spam is really bad. Like, I feel like these are very much still good items with the cooldown. So yeah, I just feel like it's just too easy to heal yourself without like any detriment. Second, ice boats have minus 20 miles per minute. And also, ice can no longer be placed in the nether. Just normal ice, packed ice still works. But that's all I have to say. Second off, I'm making both of these 2 times more common so that you're more encouraged to go out there and actually get it. Also, this and all other endgame gear, which we'll talk about much later as the series continues, will have 20% more defense, and the wear error of full set, allowing you to apply withered with swords for 2 seconds each hit. But no enchantments on all armors, mainly because most armors that I will make will have unique effects on their own, which I feel like, you don't really need enchantments for. Plus, most of the time, except for the enchantments I'm going to be adding, which will be reworked, most of the time they're just direct upgrades. I at least tried to balance them with a few downsides to make it, like you actually want to choose a decision. Anyways, but also the middle of the chest plate requires another star because, of the 20% increased defense and, withered effect. You can diamonds can no longer be found in random chests, but can now be found in chests in the nether and end chest. If I am stupid and they were able to be found in them before, please call me stupid. Minecarts go 2 times faster and can be chained together. Also call me stupid if that already exists. And have new recipes, which we will talk about later. When I mean new recipes, I mean new things to be placed in them. Fireworks can no longer be used with elytras. I know it's a sad day. Elytras will still be useful, but just won't allow for instant, get away for free. Also, they can be used in air type now. Again, call me stupid if I didn't already know that. Ender pearls make you take 2 times more damage, except with the wizard class, which will be talked about much later. I would make it so that just spawners can be mined in general with Silk Touch. I mean, I feel like I have no idea why this is not a feature already. There should be no reason why you can't just stack mob farms. Like, seriously. If you really want a even bigger mob farm, you can literally make like so much better than with mob spawners. These can now be mined or ignited without flint and steel and deal 2 times more damage. Both of these effects only apply if it's on rails though, so you can't just, Cool tech though. Blocking now only reduces damage taken by half, but you can parry. If you parry, apply hard hand to the parried user. The effect does this: can't use, change, or move their equipped items in their hotbar for 2 seconds. That's just how much this applies it for. That's not how long it lasts all the time. If you kill a mushroom cow, and now has a 1% chance to give a golden mushroom upon eating, which gives regen and speed 2 for 7 seconds. I thought it'd be cool. Also, I didn't have anything else that I could think of quite literally, except whenever we get to other classes, because I'm going to add a bunch of arrow types for Archer. Items I would add. When placing 64 arrow types inside this quiver, you now have unlimited of type of that arrow. And also, yes, I will be removing like the, hurt arrow, the heal arrow, the poison arrow. Like, let's be real, nobody uses those. And I'm just going to add replacements inside the Archer class. Anyways, there's Iron String used for new crafting items. I do not have a texture for it because I am lazy. There are now ballistas, which take 1 space, use normal arrows, and deal 2 times more damage and are 2 times faster, and has the reload time of a crossbow. The TNT launcher, which takes up 1 place, just an image. Just imagine it does. I know it looks like it takes up more, just imagine it does. And it fires TNT with a 3-second reload time. There are obsidian rails. And blocks it's on are immune to fire. I think I misspelled that, but I'm just going to ignore it. And the blocks below it and it are as hard as obsidian and explosion proof. Things like lava, water, ender chests, ballistas, spawners, TNT launchers, and armor stands can now be put in minecarts. Again, call me stupid if you couldn't already put some of these in there. And new class, the Knight. The rest of before was just stuff I wanted to add in general, but I feel like Minecraft's PvP is not unique enough, like I said before. So the 9 new classes I will be adding will change the combat a lot. Kinda. How classes will work. All class equipment, while using the class, is 25% more effective in almost every way, mainly damage, armor, and durability. Also, enchants on weapons only work if that weapon is the same as your class. So, you can't just use a sword as effectively as a knight class. I definitely need to spoil the name of the class. Also, almost all classes will have a mid-game and late-game armor. Mid also... Oh, wait, what? Also, all enchantments, except for mending, will be replaced or just removed. Also, there are no tiers and can only have 2 on a weapon. So I said tears, not tears, like, crying. How Knight will work. Knight weapons are swords, shields, and, well, as armor is normal in Minecraft, also horse saddles. This is a lot, so, buckle up. I guess I'll go with saddles first, since, I mainly just gave them all, like, just good stats, because let's be real, who uses horses? Not that many people. Saddles, and then we had the Swift enchantment, which just gives 15% more speed on horses, or the horse that's on. Downed horse, on death, it just gets downed for 40 seconds and can be revived with 1 heart. And yes, you have to click on them in order to revive them. Hero's Lunge, which is a 25% increased jump height, and Winged Horse, he can glide slowly down. And yes, it does have like a limit. You can't hold it the entire time. And also, it's not as fast in Elytra. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Go back. Swords Fury, or Swords, and then the enchantment Fury, which gives it 30% more attack speed, but minus 20% area of attacks. Wide Swing, which gives it minus 10 attack speed, but plus 45% area if you don't want to aim. Downswing Attack, which I think is unique, swings the attack from north to west, but you get 40% increased damage. So sure, you're not going to be hitting as many people, but you'll be doing a lot more damage. In Hero Slash, which if you're at full HP, shoot a half heart damage slash in front of you. That's the size that scales with the size of your sword. Shields with a block reinforce. Reduce damage taken by 20% while blocking, but parry doesn't apply hard hand. Parry regenerates, get regen 2 for 4 seconds on parry, minus 50% of 50% damage reduction while blocking. Parry retaliate, get speed 2 for 6 seconds on parry, does the same thing as regen. And wait real quick, I have to find it. Oh, and Spike Shield on block or parry, deal half a heart of damage to the opponent. On parry, oh wait, I'm stupid. On parry, triple can only block for 5 seconds. Yes, you can block infinitely before, unless you get your guard broken. And new item, very important. You will get one of these as a starting item when you get inside the game, which allows you to choose your class. Also, this item is the only thing that allows you to change your class. So, I don't think it's too hard to craft though. Here's new armor. Yes, I know this is just reskin Nether with armor trims. But I still feel like it's cool. It's the same stats, but on hit with a sword, it gives half a temporary heart, I should say, for 4 seconds if you're wearing the full set on sword hit. And that's it. And you didn't see anything. Well, that'll be it. That's what I would change, and this is what I'd add. Goodbye. See you later.